Have you ever wondered why millions of Muslims around the world turn towards a single black cube in Mecca to pray? What's the story behind the Kaaba, this simple yet profound structure that stands at the heart of Islam? Let us dive into the incredible history and spiritual significance of why the Kaaba is the center of worship. First, let's get one thing straight. Muslims do not worship the Kaaba. It's not an idol. Instead, it's a Qibla direction of prayer. Think of it like a spiritual compass. When Muslims pray, they face the Kaaba to unify their worship, creating a beautiful image of a global community connected by faith, all oriented towards a single point. It's a powerful symbol of unity and solidarity. Imagine millions of people from different countries and cultures all bowing in the same direction at the same time. It's a breathtaking testament to a shared belief. So, what is the Kaaba's origin story? Islamic tradition tells us that it was first built by the Prophet Abraham and his son, Ishmael. That's right, the same Abraham revered in Judaism and Christianity. God commanded them to build a house dedicated solely to his worship, a place free from idols. They built a simple, unadorned structure, a cube-shaped building, which is what Kaaba means in Arabic. It was meant to be the first house of worship on earth dedicated to the one true God. Over the centuries, however, people strayed from this pure monotheism. The Kaaba became filled with hundreds of idols, representing various tribes and deities of pre-Islamic Arabia. It was a place of pilgrimage, but its original purpose was lost. This all changed with the arrival of the Prophet Muhammad. In the year 630, he returned to his birthplace, Mecca, and peacefully retook the city. One of his first acts was to cleanse the Kaaba. He and his cousin Ali circled the Kaaba, pointing to each idol and reciting a verse from the Quran. Truth has come, and falsehood has vanished. As they did, each idol was removed and destroyed. This act was incredibly symbolic. It wasn't just about cleaning a building, it was about restoring the Kaaba to its original purpose as a center for the worship of one God, just as Abraham had intended. The Kaaba itself is a marvel of simplicity. It's a granite structure, about 13 meters high, covered in a black silk cloth called the kiswa. This cloth is embroidered with verses from the Quran in gold thread and is replaced annually in a special ceremony. Inside, the Kaaba is mostly empty. The focus isn't on what's inside the building, but what it represents, the oneness of God. The Kaaba's simplicity is intentional. It reminds us that true worship isn't about ornate decorations or lavish structures, but about the sincerity of the heart. One of the most significant parts of the Kaaba is the Hajar al-Aswad, or the black stone, embedded in its eastern corner. Islamic tradition holds that this stone was sent down from heaven. During the construction of the Kaaba, Abraham needed a cornerstone to mark the starting point for circumambulation, the ritual of circling the Kaaba. The angel Gabriel is said to have brought him this stone. Pilgrims who perform the Hajj or Umrah often try to kiss, touch, or point to the black stone as they circle the Kaaba, following the practice of the Prophet Muhammad. It's important to remember that the stone itself is not worshipped. It's simply a physical link to the time of Abraham and a marker for the ritual. The rituals performed around the Kaaba are ancient and deeply meaningful. The Tawaf, which is circling the Kaaba 7 times counterclockwise, is a central part of the Hajj and Umrah pilgrimages. This continuous, flowing movement of people around the Kaaba mirrors the orbit of celestial bodies, like planets around the sun. It creates a powerful sense of being part of a cosmic order, all revolving around a single divine center. Each circle is a physical expression of a Muslim's devotion and love for God. Another key ritual is the brisk walking between the hills of Safa and Marwa, located near the Kaaba. This reenacts the story of Hagar, Abraham's wife, who desperately ran between these two hills in search of water for her infant son, Ishmael. Just when she was about to give up hope, the angel Gabriel struck the ground, and the well of Zamzam gushed forth with water. This ritual serves as a powerful reminder of God's mercy and the importance of faith and perseverance, even when things seem hopeless. The Zamzam well still provides water to millions of pilgrims today, a living miracle right next to the Kaaba. So, why Mecca? Why was this specific location chosen? According to Islamic belief, Mecca is considered a blessed and sacred valley. It was here that Abraham left Hagar and Ishmael under God's protection, and it was here that the Zamzam well miraculously appeared. It's the city where the Prophet Muhammad was born, and where he received his first revelations. The Quran itself refers to Mecca as al-Qura, the mother of all cities. The Kaaba's location isn't arbitrary. It's the historical and spiritual epicenter of the faith. Five times a day, when a Muslim prepares for prayer, they first determine the direction of the Kaaba. This act, repeated daily, reinforces their connection to the global Muslim community, the Ummah, and to the central tenets of their faith. Whether you are in a skyscraper in Tokyo or a small village in Nigeria, you are connected to every other Muslim through this shared direction of prayer. It dissolves geographical and cultural boundaries, fostering a sense of universal brotherhood and sisterhood. Throughout its history, the Kaaba has faced challenges. Each time, it has been restored, demonstrating the enduring commitment of the Muslim community to preserve this sacred house. This history of resilience further adds to its significance. It's a testament to the fact that while the physical structure can be damaged, the faith and unity it represents are unbreakable. Let's think about the design again. The cube shape is stable, strong, and equal from all sides. It has no front or back, suggesting that God is not confined to any single direction. When you stand before the Kaaba, it doesn't matter which side you face, you are still oriented towards it. This architectural feature beautifully reflects the Islamic concept of God's omnipresence. He is everywhere. The Kaaba is just a focal point, a human-scale object that helps us direct our intangible spiritual energy. The experience of seeing the Kaaba for the first time is something pilgrims describe as life-changing. After a lifetime of praying towards a point on the map, to finally stand before it is an overwhelmingly emotional and spiritual moment. It's a moment of arrival, a feeling of coming home. The sight of millions of people from every corner of the earth, all dressed in simple white garments, circling the Kaaba in unison, is a powerful visual representation of equality and humility before God. In that sacred space, all worldly distinctions of race, wealth, and status disappear. In summary, the Kaaba is the center of worship in Islam not because it is worshipped itself, but because it is a powerful symbol of unity, history, and pure monotheism. It's the Qibla that directs the prayers of a global community, connecting them to their shared heritage, tracing back to Abraham. And a timeless symbol of humanity's search for the divine. Thanks for watching. If you found this journey into the heart of Mecca interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the stories that shape our world. See you in the next video.